Collective, your person is really is suffering from overstimulation. Okay, they're in panic mode, they're in mental overload, you guys. It is a lot of things they got going on here. Okay, they are really trying to distract themselves with so much people, devices, being out here, and just trying to really distract themselves in the best way they can. And the reason why is because you guys, they're, first of all, they're blocked as fuck. Okay, that's number one. All right, they're cut off. They're really in disbelief. They're constantly calling or leaving messages. Okay, and they're being avoided. Okay, and they don't like this energy. Listen, they got something that they want to tell you. Definitely. They want to talk to you about something. But the thing is, y'all, this person is not accountable. It's like their heart is locked up. Their heart chakra is blocked, and their throat chakra is blocked as well, because like they know they've done the ultimate ass most. Okay, you guys. And the reason why I'm laughing is because of these cards. I love these cards. These cards is crazy. But they've done the absolute positive ass most, okay? And they know they wrong. Okay? They know they are, okay? They know why they're blocked, okay? They don't want to admit it, okay, you guys? They're blaming everybody, everything, every situation, and even the moon, okay? They're blaming everything. They're emotional, you guys. They're projecting. Like I said, they're not accountable, you guys. They're blaming everybody else and everything else on just not taking responsibility for what they've done. And what they've done is a lot of illusions and delusions. What they've given was a lot of misconceptions and hidden information, or tried to hide information. Listen, y'all, this person is feeling cursed, okay, you guys. They're feeling like, even this card say, even your spirit guide quit. So they're feeling like even, the divine is turned their back. Like they feel cursed, y'all, okay? They're in disillusionment. They definitely do feel abandoned. They feel abandoned by God. They feel abandoned by people. They feel abandoned, y'all. It's and now mind you, okay, all of this is their problem. All of this is their shit. This is what they've done, okay, you guys? And they not taking no type of accountability. Like, this shit is crazy, okay? Like, I can see if you goddamn gonna blaming somebody, right? I mean, if you blaming everybody else, right, for all of this, right? But I mean, I'm just saying, go on ahead and at least take a responsibility for at least one thing. You know what I'm saying? This person ain't taking responsibility for shit, and everything is happening to them. Okay, so everything is just too much. You're supposed to show compassion. You're supposed to show empathy. You're supposed to be loyal and loving, okay, and nurturing. Oh shoot. Well, you know what? I could take those. All right. Yeah, you're supposed to be giving them attention. You're supposed to be sharing your wealth. You're supposed to be even grateful for them to be around. Some of them even feel that way. But you're supposed to be generous with them, okay? You guys, invest in them. Show them that you care, okay? On any level at all, okay? Just any type of stimulation, emotional stimulation, okay? Show your support, okay? Because you're not doing that, listen, they're hitting a tower, first of all, okay? I feel like you know this. They're blocked as fuck. They know that they're blocked as fuck. The reason why they're blocked as fuck, y'all, and cut off in disbelief and avoidance is because they want to bring the bullshit, y'all. They want to intimidate. They want to change the game, okay? They want to blame shift and project. They want to win at all costs, even if they got to cheat, okay? They're going to win, okay? Well, at least they think they are. Conflict, okay? Deception, defeat. Okay, they don't want to accept defeat. Okay, they don't want to surrender. All right, this is the game to them. Damn it, that they're going to fucking win. Period. Even if they got to get hostile. All right, Listen, they don't like being blocked, okay? They are, but they don't like it. Like I said, they're projecting. They're projecting even the tower. Y'all, I can't help but laugh at this shit, okay? They're projecting even the tower, okay? Like they're really blame shifting, okay? Emotion, y'all, I cannot with this person. Listen, chaos, sudden change, negativity, upheaval, destruction, shocking event, all things that they have done, okay? They caused this tower and they're blaming it on you. You're showing up as high priestess. A card came out. I'm gonna put that to the side. Yeah, see, listen, you're trying to handle your business. You bold, you innovative right now, okay? You are a natural born leader. Listen, yes, you have showed compassion. Yeah, you damn sure did. You were really sensitive and loyal to this person. Maybe you were family oriented. Maybe this was your husband, your wife, baby mom, baby dad. Maybe you gave this person advice. You were some type of counselor or compassionate to this person. Maybe you understood that they were emotionally immature and possibly you kind of coddled that a little bit, thinking that possibly maybe they might change. You know, they had a bad childhood and all this. So you know the story. The train ain't never late, y'all, is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, y'all, this person is ridiculous. Okay, they just are. In every way, okay? So they're sitting up here and they're feeling their whole situation here with, y'all. And then each one of these cards I got, right? Each one of these cards, this person has a cup of something, okay? So they're drinking, I don't know. They're drinking, you see how the cup is there? They're drinking a whole lot of either coffee, alcohol, whatever the hell, okay, scissor, whatever the hell they got going on, okay? They're drinking, y'all, their anxiety is through the roof, all right? And it's because of their own doing. Like I said, they're creating all of this noise around them, okay? And it's noise that they freaking hate, okay? People are talking, devices are going off. There's a lot of distraction here that they have created that they hate. They want to escape this energy, y'all. This is crazy, okay? Like, honestly, the only thing you got to do is just, go outside and, walk around by your damn self and to escape this shit. But they have to have it, though. That's the thing. So anyway, collective, much love, much respect, you guys. Thank you so much for still being here with me. You guys, I am doing a second collective video because the other collective video I did, I think was a little bit more like specific to certain individuals, okay? So I said, let me get a little broader, okay? So I grabbed another deck and I said, let me do another collective, okay? So much love, much respect, you guys. Thank you so much for still being here with me. Shout out to Train to Go. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. You guys join Train to Go so you can pre-watch videos. It is $4.99 a month, okay? You guys, it is super cheap. It is going to support the channel and it does help me come to you more. You can pre-watch videos. There are other tiers, okay, you guys, that you guys can take advantage of. Promos, perks, and discounts will be found on those other tiers, okay? Just depending on which one you're interested in. Would love to have you. It is my sisterhood, my brotherhood, and my tribe, okay? So with that being said, you guys, shout out to my day ones, my VIPs, chat with Nikki, and my regulars. I love you guys to life. You guys, YouTube is listening. We are very glad that they are. Please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button so we can get some rotation for this video to go to whoever it needs to go to, even if it's not for you. I really appreciate that. And also remember, you guys, for every 100 new subscribers, somebody will get a free read. You do hear Nick in the background, you guys, and as for some of you guys know, but for my new subscribers, I do have a wonderful, beautiful, autistic son, and you may hear him in the background because he is having a freaking ball right now, and my cousins are downstairs. So I might have to pause the video to go get them, you guys, but he does run the channel. His name is Nick, and you can say hello to Nick, okay? I do read him the comments. So with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and go to the throne. I'm praying over everything on this table, the cards, the clarifiers, everything. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Collective, I'm asking for truth, revelation, confirmation, guidance, consolation, peace, and protections. I give Yeshua Messiah all the praise, the honor, and the glory, in which he definitely does deserve. And that is exactly what we're expecting in this read. It's some truth, okay? So I feel like you already know what's going on with this person. This person probably either you left them or yeah, I feel like you left them, or they walked away and you was like, okay, deuces, keep it moving, okay? One or the other, but possibly this person is at a distance, possibly, but regardless to if you walked away from this person or they walked away from you and you was like, okay, we'll keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? Listen, it has still got them in a 9 of swords, okay? So they're frustrated. They got a lot of mental anguish, a lot of distress that is going on, okay, you guys? They're thinking about this thing. They're replaying moments. And as a matter of fact, that's the reason why they're feeling the silence with a whole bunch of noise, because they can't be with their own thoughts, okay, you guys? To be with their own thoughts is detrimental, okay, you got, because they're damn near feeling. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna go grab them. Hold on 1 second. To be with their sorry you guys, to be with their own thoughts is detrimental, okay, you guys? They can't do it. They can't suffer that way. It's making them suffer to think about what's happened, how it happened, what they lost, okay? To take any type of accountability for this situation here will pretty much destroy them, okay? So, you know, they have to. They really do have to blame other people, and they really do have to surround themselves with a lot of noise here, okay? And so that they won't have to hear their own thoughts. Problem is that they're not going to be able to escape this, okay, you guys? Because it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the shit is still over, and they're gonna have to face it. It's just that simple, okay? So they can fill their days with whatever they want to. I don't think anybody here cares, because honestly, when somebody was showing compassion and when somebody was showing up loyal and sensitive and giving advice and a healer and a nurturer and mother, father figure, husband, wife, this person didn't appreciate it any damn way. So what difference does it make? Exactly. Queen of Cups on Queen of Cups. So somebody showed extra love to this person, okay? And that is the reason why we're dealing with the spoiled ass brat right now, because somebody was seriously ass coddled, okay? This person is damn sure spoiled as hell, all right? Because they're reminding me of like a teenager that stomps around, okay? And just, you know, has a fucking tantrum, okay? Or maybe a preteen, something like that, okay? But their strength is wavering, you guys. They're coming undone, okay? They're coming undone. Because they want this love. That's what they want, all right? They want some attention. Positive, negative, it doesn't matter, okay? They want some. So it's not coming from you. It's coming from other things that they really do not like, other things that is getting on their nerves, but they're still reluctant to change. They know they have to. You've told them to change. You've told them to possibly even relocate. Let's go in a different direction. You know, try to do something to change, okay? Therapy, whatever, AANA, whatever, okay? Bottom line is they don't want to, okay? They want you to accept this here behavior, okay? So, I don't know, okay? Right. And I guess neither do they, okay? Because they want to give you illusions and delusions, and I feel like you're just not going for the bullshit. I feel like, you know, you're not going for the secrets and the hidden information and the things that they bring, because they like to project. So, they feel abandoned, you guys, okay? They definitely do. They feel abandoned. They're in disillusionment, and they really are feeling like, you know, nobody is for them, okay? They're just a straight ass victim, okay? All the way around the board. They're a victim, okay? And everybody is abandoning them. That's how they feel, right? Never mind the fact that they've caused conflict and friction, okay? Never mind that they've tried to triangulate individuals. Never mind that, okay? Listen, 3 of Pentacles just came out in reverse. So even possibly their job is abandoning them, y'all. I don't mean to be laughing, okay? But I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm the type of person, you know, if y'all know me, right? I mean, I'm the type of person to where it's like, you know, I really believe it all starts in the inside, and, you know, you can see it on the outside, right? I believe in, the way you think will become your reality. What you do is what you become, okay? And it's like, it's funny to me because this person is in such a low vibrational energy that what in the fuck do they expect, okay? Like, what in the fuck do you think is going to happen when you're sitting up here thinking this way? Like, the only thing you're thinking about is you're blocked as fuck, you're blaming somebody else, you're projecting, you're blaming everybody, and even the moon. The card says even blaming the fucking moon, okay? This person is getting tarot card readings. This person is trying to find out their heart chakra is blocked, okay, you guys, which that in itself makes a person a done deal, okay? That will kill your own frequency, all right, to have your heart chakra blocked. Because honestly, there's no way in the world that you can manifest or do anything with the blocked heart chakra. So I'm just saying, what the fuck do they expect? So yes, okay, so everything is falling apart for them. Yes, it is, okay? And even their job with the Three of Pentacles, and they bring the bullshit. They bring conflict and friction, okay? So it's a possibility that, even their job is abandoning them. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Because they really truly feel like you're supposed to be giving to them, or somebody is people are supposed to be giving to them, okay? People are supposed to be generous with them, okay? It doesn't matter that they've caused a bunch of bullshit. It doesn't matter that they think that everything is a game. It doesn't matter that they've caused conflict. It does not matter that they have caused chaos and sudden shocking events and turmoil and misconceptions and secrets and hidden information. All that shit don't matter, okay? You're still supposed to give to them, okay? You're still supposed to give to them. You're still supposed to share your wealth. You're still supposed to, be generous, okay? Loving and kind and understanding towards this person. You're supposed to be grateful, all right, that this person is in your life, all right? This is what they feel, okay? And you're not being grateful at all, okay? As far as they're concerned, all right? Yeah, they just said, I just got through from about, you see this shit right here? Okay, yeah, they sat up here and backstabbed and betrayed. So when you did give to them, okay, that's what they did. Because you did invest in their ass, all right? Yes, you did. But let their ass tell it, no, you didn't. You didn't do enough, okay? They were met with delayed success. Okay, you wasn't all in the way you were supposed to be all in, okay? They're entitled, okay? They have an entitled energy, okay? And this is the reason why the stars on the fence, okay, their optimism and everything, their blessings and their prayers and everything, this right here is blocked, okay? This is the reason why the Two of Wands is on the fence too. Because guess what? They're filling themselves with so much noise that they can't fucking think, okay? So that's why, all right? You have to be in a position to be able to think, all right? They're not able to do that. It's about me. I, okay? Listen, this is the reason why Three of Wands is in reverse as well. So instead of going forward, they're going backwards, okay? That's the only thing they can think about is what happened, okay? They're sitting up here, blah, 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 telling people, okay, about what the fuck happened. And y'all, okay, people don't give a fuck, all right? Like, they just don't. They're like, you shouldn't have fucked up. Anybody gonna tell their ass that? So they're blocked as fuck, okay? And they're mad about it, okay? They're pissed. They don't like it, okay? Right, they're Queen of Swords upside down, okay? So they're lying about why they're blocked, too. That's another thing, okay? So not only are they bringing the bullshit, they bring in the drama, they got active, things happen, maybe they're crashing out, whatever case may be, right? With this intimidation and conflict or whatever they want to bring. They're also lying about why they're blocked as fuck, okay? They're not telling the truth. They're telling their version of the truth, okay, of why they're blocked, which once again, don't nobody give a fuck, okay? So I don't even know. Three of Pentacles is in reverse. So whoever this collaboration, teamwork, networking with, or even a third party situation, even a person who is just random, right? That, they just want to spew off to, none of them give a fuck, okay, you guys? It's just as simple. And they know that. Like, so I don't know why you keep on like it's crazy. But anyway. All right. Yeah, see? Hermit in reverse. I mean, I'm just saying. My deck is upright. Okay, you guys? Listen. They're not thinking. There's no ascension here. Okay, you guys? There's no self-reflection here. There's no introspection here. You guys, they're not learning anything. They're not changed. Okay? Like I said, they're just blaming everything on everything else. This is even children over there. Y'all, kid, they're watching you. Okay, they're watching you. They damn sure are watching you. Okay, now that card came up, right? Okay, they're lying, they're watching, they're gossiping. They're very interested to know what you're doing. Okay, they're very curious. Holy Spirit, your sons, your daughters. Yeah, they want to bring the bullshit. Okay, you guys. King of Swords is here. This could have been your husband, your wife. But like I said, they're blocked as fuck. And they're cut off as fuck too. Okay, with King of Swords. They might have legal problems as well. Okay, somebody's being very strict with them. So see, somebody at one particular time was being very sensitive. All right, very compassionate, nurturing with them. And now somebody is cutthroat as hell with them. Okay, and they don't understand. They're not getting it. Okay. They're not getting that they brought the bullshit and they deserve the shit. They're not getting that. Right. So they're hitting towers again. Okay. Head first and breaking their fucking neck. Okay. On towers. Towers every fucking where. My whole table is lit up. All right, you guys. Shit is crazy. Y'all. All because of the cutoff. Okay. All because of the cutoff. And they're blaming the cutoff on you. Okay, you guys, just want you to know that. It's because of you that there is a whole bunch of chaos surrounding them. Okay, even though they're blocked. So somebody's not talking to somebody. So, you know, I don't know how you're bringing any bullshit when you're not talking or if somebody is blocked. But it doesn't matter. Because what they're saying is yes, they're blocked as fuck. And somebody isn't talking to them. And somebody isn't responding to them. But you're the one that's causing chaos. You're the one that's changed up, flip mode, flip the script on their ass, okay? You're the one that's done things and negative things and caused upheaval and destruction, okay? That's what they're saying, all right, you guys? So this is the reason why they want to bring you the bullshit, okay? This is the reason why they want to be intimidating towards you. They want to change up and flip mode towards you. They're ready to win at all costs. And I'm talking about all costs too. Deception, hostility, conflict, all that, okay? They ready to bring the bullshit. I don't know, y'all. Shit. I don't know about y'all, but I'm too peace-oriented for all this old shit, okay? Honestly, I wouldn't want this smoke. I just would be like, shit, fuck you, okay? Motherfucker, like, be in your energy, okay? But you are. I mean, for real, somebody is closed off, guarded, and resistant. You know what I'm saying? To this energy. Look, you're sitting here with a big ass pentacle in your hand, okay? You're minding your own fucking business. You're handling your business. You got a motivated beginning, okay? They're upset, all right? They're mad, okay? Because they're watching you have this motivated beginning while they're hitting towers, okay? And they don't like it. Because they're a hater, y'all. They're a hater. They're a blame shifter. They're a projector. They're entitled, okay? They're a cheater. They're a liar. They're a snake. They're a fake. They're a phony, okay? So they're blaming everybody else for this here tower and for their problems here, for them not having comfort and comfortability, okay? Because you were supposed to be providing that as well, okay? The comfort and comfortability. So because they're not comfortable and their wishes are not granted, well, see, that's your fault too, okay? That's what they're saying. Because you're supposed to make them comfortable, damn it, okay? You're supposed to be compassionate and nurturing, okay? And they wondering where the fuck you went, okay? Yeah, because you're high priestess, you're supposed to know that somebody had a bad childhood. You're supposed to know that they need compassion and they need to be coddled. You're supposed to understand this shit, okay? You're not doing that. Right, they want somebody here, okay? They want somebody to help them, okay? To come up out of this energy. What do they want? They want some conflict and they want some friction once again, okay? Listen, to the five, this motherfucker done backstabbed somebody, all right? They betrayed somebody, okay? They're the ones that has caused all this bullshit, okay? But the thing is that to get them to say that, for them to admit anything, y'all, it's not going to happen. Okay? It's not going to happen. They much rather fight. They much rather argue. They much rather, I don't know. Shit, they might want to get active. Shit, I don't fucking know. It's a possibility. I mean, there's so many towers here. I mean, tower is up there. So chaotic. Okay? They are. Right. All because of this love falling apart. Okay? They don't feel the love. They don't feel the compassion. They don't feel the nurturing. Y'all supposed to have a union. What else, Holy Spirit? Right, because you're not giving to them anymore, okay? You're not giving your time. You're not giving your resources. You're not giving your wealth. And you're not grateful for their ass, okay? This is a problem. You need to understand that, okay? This is a fucking problem. You need to be giving to this situation. Let them tell it, okay? Doesn't matter how chaotic they are. Doesn't matter how argumentative they are. Doesn't matter how many illusions and delusions and shit they want to cast over somebody. Doesn't matter, okay? Listen. How much conflict and friction they want to bring. You supposed to love them anyway. With their Page of Wands ass, okay? Out here reckless as hell, all right? You guys just out here like this, okay, you guys? Listen, low vibrational, you know what I'm saying? Just wandering around this motherfucker, just out here, okay? Just toxic and fearless and toxicity and, you know, attracting other low vibrational energies around them, drugs, alcohol. I told you they got some fucking something up in this cup, okay? You know, out here doing drugs and shit. Y'all, it's just crazy. They cause their own fucking towers, okay, you guys? Like, and they don't see the shit, okay? They don't see that because they ass is so spontaneous, so adventurous, so in and out and inconsistent, okay? Such a liar, all right? Loves to goddamn flirt with everything that they can possibly flirt with, charming, thinking that they can just sweet talk whoever and whatever out they fucking situation, all right? Rebellious as hell, all right? Don't listen to shit, all right? Listen. They're not trying to understand on any of this, okay? Is what I'm trying to say. Listen, y'all, I can't with this person, okay? Not only can I can't, I won't, all right, you guys? I'm going to go ahead and do this, but I'm just saying, whew, it's a lot. This is a lot. Showing up as High Priestess, you're supposed to know. You're supposed to goddamn know, okay, how to fix this shit. And you're supposed to give them some comfort and comfortability, damn it. Regardless that they thinking or not. Regardless if they telling the truth or not, okay? Yeah, they telling everybody, sitting up here lying, talking about why they blocked, okay, you guys? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo. Virgo towards Capricorn, Pisces. Y'all, yeah, Pisces. I cannot. They're watching you. They're spying on you, okay? They're mad about the cutoff game, okay? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, your husband, your wife, okay? Baby mom, baby dad. Scorpio. I'm going to have to pause the video for a second. Gemini, Virgo towards Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Y'all anywhere in the chart, okay? Shit is ridiculous, okay? It just is, okay? They know this shit. They got to know it. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and shuffle these up. Yeah, I don't know. This person, make sure everything is... This person is something else. Yeah, you're supposed to know. What you know is they ask for some bullshit. That's what you know, okay? You know that they bring problems. You know that they sabotage. That's what you know, okay? You know that they a lying ass motherfucker. That's what you know. You know that they're a cheater, okay? You know that you're there for everybody. You know the shit. But they don't think you should. They don't see no error in their ways. Let them, yeah, you don't invest too much into this individual. You know you invested too much into this individual. Let me get these cards right. Yeah, you don't invest a lot into this person. All right. Way too much. They're spoiled as hell. So they're filling their, you know, their energy up with shit that is to distract them, okay? And they can't stand it. They hate where they are. They literally hate where they are. But to sit here and to think about what they've done, they hate to do that even more. Because then that means that they're going to have to take some accountability. And they can't do that, okay? They ain't going to do that. Yeah, see, sun upside down. They're unhappy. They're miserable as fuck, okay? It's too much is what they're saying, okay? Y'all, They're miserable. I told you I don't want to be where they are. Yeah, it's going to be a long time. They ass going to be miserable. Yeah. Yeah, because your ass is not given to them anymore. You're supposed to be working for them. You understand? You're supposed to be chasing them. You're supposed to be doing things to make shit right. Okay? You're not doing that. All right? And they're pissed. They're mad. So what's the problem, Holy Spirit? They're not doing this. The collective is not doing anything to make the shit right. So what the problem is that you didn't choose them. Okay? They're upset that you didn't choose them. That, you know, you're supposed to have a stronger bond than this. Okay? Y'all supposed to be better than this. This is what they saying. Okay, you guys? Y'all supposed to be tighter than this, all right? And for you to just, you know, abandon ship the way that you have, you really, really, you know, is kind of foul for that as far as they're concerned, okay? Y'all, this person is full of shit, okay? So yeah, you know, you're supposed to still be compassionate, okay? Sensitive, you know. They, you know, they lover, they counselor, you know, their mother, their father, you know, you're supposed to be all that. And you closed off, guarded, and resistant. You're not showing that energy. Holy Spirit, get more. Give me a few more. Yeah, you're not showing that energy. So, yeah, you don't put this burden down. It's like, shit, you a fucking burden and a fucking headache all at one time, okay? Like, you have stress. Somebody's like, you have stressed me out fucking enough, okay? You don't get to stress me out any fucking more, okay? I'm putting this shit down. Somebody here is looking real damn good, okay? You guys, single and abundant, getting to the money, taking care of their self, and also entertaining this here new love that they have. So I'm just saying, I don't know. So maybe that's the reason why, yeah, and they sitting up here talking about that shit too, okay? Yeah, and you over here restoring your balance, harmony, and peace. And dealing with somebody else. You entertaining somebody else at this point. Holy Spirit. What's the problem? Because you entertaining somebody else and because you not letting them be a burden and not letting them stress you out, they're going to try to stress you out even more with this here 5 of Wands, okay, you guys? So now they got 5 of Swords, and now they got 5 of Wands. Like I said, they want some beef. They want some smoke, okay, is what I'm trying to say. Don't shoot the messenger. Would not be a good idea, you guys. I am appointed, anointed, and chosen, okay? You guys, this is just your message. Now, it is puzzle pieces, okay, you guys? So take what resonates, leave what does not, all right? But I'm just telling you that it's 5 of Wands here. I'm telling you that it's 5 of Swords here, which does definitely mean conflict, okay? Listen, with the Tower here, and they didn't hit it twice, listen, it feels to me like they want some type of problematic situation going on here with somebody, okay? That's what it feels like to me, all right? So, with that being said, they feel abandoned, all right? They feel left out, okay? They feel like even God himself has turned his back on you because you're supposed to know. You're showing up as High Priestess twice. You're not supposed to let them down like this, okay? It's just that simple. They want an opportunity with you. You are supposed to be giving them another chance, okay? You have given them 589 chances, okay, you guys? So they don't understand why you're not giving them 590, okay? They don't understand that shit, okay? They're like, you gave me 589 chances, all right? So where the fuck is my extra one, okay? So they can be another one and another one and another one. They want another chance, okay? Holy Spirit. If you hear him, can you go over there by his room? Thank you. Yeah, listen, you guys have thought about this, all right? You guys have learned a lot of lessons about dealing with this individual here, okay? Listen, somebody here is in hermit mode, okay? Somebody here is like, you know what? Somebody's disconnecting from this energy, period, all right? And I don't fucking blame you. I really don't, okay? Somebody has learned. Ascension is what somebody is into here. Self-reflection, introspection, becoming wiser, all right? Maybe you spoiled the fuck out of this person. Maybe you put them on the throne, okay? Maybe they become entitled because of that. Who knows? For some of you, that will be the truth. For some of you, that won't be. But at the same time, nonetheless, this person feels entitled. It's just that simple. And what they feel entitled to is they feel entitled to this here 10 of cups. And because they're not getting this here 10 of cups, and you guys are not overcoming challenges and hitting towers, they're pissed. Okay, y'all? They're mad. All right? You got that big mad. All right? And then they hit another tower again. They expect for you to love them through and through. Okay? So they can cheat, they can lie, they can steal, they can manipulate. For some of them, they can abuse you, gaslight, triangulate. What else? What else can be deceptive, toxic? They can do whatever the fuck they want to do. You're supposed to still love them, okay? You guys are supposed to be able to overcome everything. You're supposed to be a ride or die, okay? It's just that simple. And you're not. You're not showing that energy. So now here go to another tower, okay? 3 towers already, you guys. Yeah, hell yeah, this person want to get active. Yes, they do, okay? They're crashing out is what's happening, all right? Lots of chaos is surrounding this energy. This is, you know I'm making light of the shit. The reason why I'm making light of this shit is because I can see their energy, okay? And honestly, I don't agree with their energy, not even a little bit, okay? So it's almost like, as a reader, I'm picking up their energy, and it's a fucking joke, okay, to me, all right? It's comical to me, all right? Because honestly, they really truly feel this way. You guys, this is real. This is not a fucking drill. This is real, okay? They truly do feel like they can do whatever the fuck they want to do, and make all of these choices that leads to these tower moments, and risk people, not just you, because remember the 3 of Pentacles was in reverse too, okay? So people, period, okay? They feel they have this entitlement complex, okay, when it comes down to this shit. This shit is not pretty. This shit is not cute, okay? Listen, they're going through misfortune and loss. Y'all, they're going through a whole bunch of bullshit. Like I said, the shit is comical. The reason why they get low vibrational as fuck. I don't understand. Listen, when you this low vibrational, this is the only thing the fuck you need to be expecting, okay? Is this here 5 of Pentacles, okay? That's it. Okay, and these towers, that's it. Because that is what type of energy somebody is creating. That's the reason why this shit is funny to me. Because it's like, how could you be so spiritually dense that you don't know that you can't operate on this here frequency and expect for good shit to happen? There's no way in the world that, I mean, I understand, whatever. They're going through misfortune, loss, okay? Adversity, okay? Poverty, all right, you guys? Losing shit, loss, scandals, and disgrace, okay? So what's going on with this tower? King of Pentacles upside down, okay? So they're broke as fuck. They don't sit up, they listen. They're horrible at their money management skills, okay, you guys? They have taken for granted a person that loves them. They were in a position, King of Pentacles in reverse was upright at one time, so apparently they was in the position to be the provider, to be a person who cared about, a home or, responsibilities and, day-to-day life, okay? They were in that position. They decided to neglect their duties. They decided to be derelict in their duties, okay? That ain't nobody problem or fault, but they stupid ass, okay? Right. And they want to sit up here and flirt and carry on and give messages, okay? So yes, they feel like you're entitled to give. They feel entitled that you're supposed to give them things. They're thinking about that. They're thinking about how you're not sharing your wealth. They're thinking about how they don't feel like they're your equal. They're thinking about how you're not showing them kindness and you're not giving them gifts and you're not investing in them. They're thinking about how you're not being generous with them and how you lack gratitude, okay? You're the one that's supposed to be thankful, okay, for them to be in your fucking life, all right? It's just that simple. You ungrateful as far as they fucking concerned. Right. That's the reason why shit is about to switch up on their ass for real, okay? Y'all, I cannot with this person. Collective, who in the hell? What the hell? Why the hell? Okay? Yeah, they want to sit up here and juggle you, okay? They want to live a double life, okay? They want to lie, they want to steal, they want to do all that shit, okay? They want to live a double life. Listen, they're going through profit and loss, y'all, okay? They double talking. they're juggling, they're being juggled, okay? They're adapting to situations around them, which they don't want to do. Because like I said, they're entitled. There's, you know, things are supposed to be going their way, all right? They are finding themselves in this situation to where they have to be flexible. They're not used to being flexible. Remember, this is their world, and you, me, and everybody else is just a fucking squirrel in it, okay? So for them to be flexible and having to adapt and shit, you know, that shit is just not, you know, that's not what they believe in. That goes against they belief system. You see what I'm saying? But they can do it to other people though, okay? Remember that. They can do it to other people. Right. This is the reason why they want to spin the block, okay? They want to come bring the bullshit and they want to spin the block and try to mend the relationship, okay? Because that's how mature they are, okay? So yes, they're blocked as fuck. Of course they are. A dog will block their ass, okay? I don't give a fuck what kind of dog. Pit bull, Pomeranian, it doesn't make a difference. They will fucking dog. Of course they're blocked, okay? Everybody's blocked them. Everybody, okay? You know why? Because this person is, first of all, a whole hoe out here. That's number one. Number two, this person is a liar. This person is a natural finesser, all right? This person cannot tell the truth to save their life. This person, what else, Holy Spirit? Because honestly, they're under judgment, okay? It's just as simple. But the God is like, I will deal with this person, all right? Because honestly, you know, I don't know. Maybe the heathen gave themselves. Archangel Michael is here, okay? Protecting you. You need to understand that, all right? And thank God. Thank y'all, okay? Because honestly, this person is something's definitely wrong, okay? Yes, with temperance on the fence, yes, they're very chaotic. Don't worry about it because judgment is Archangel Michael. Temperance is Gabriel. So you got angels, you got divine intervention that is working this situation out, okay? This is one of the reasons why they're blocked as fuck because there's angels and you have a spirit team, your guardian angels and stuff. They're keeping this person away from you, all right? Right. They're uneasy about this. They can't rest, okay, you guys? I told you they got a lot of mental agility. So they want problems, y'all. They want some smoke, all right? I don't fucking know. I don't know. 3 of Cups in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. They got badass news coming, okay, you guys? Page of Swords in reverse. They got badass news coming. Y'all, they friends is dipping. They third-party situations is dipping. Ain't nobody checking for them, okay, you guys? Nobody's checking for them. That's why they feel abandoned, all right? Never mind all the shit they did. Y'all, shit is crazy. It's fucking retarded, okay? Well, that's not a good word, excuse me, but shit, it is, though, shit. All right, yeah, so now they want to sit up here and bamboozle. Y'all, they want to bamboozle somebody. I cannot with this person. They want to bamboozle somebody. Okay, you guys. They want to use some type of spell work, some type of, you know, magic here. All right, with this magician and this Queen of Wands and this here moon over here. Okay, they're trying to draw somebody in. Okay, you guys. They're trying to pull on somebody's energy. They're trying to do something here, energetically speaking. Okay. Like I said, you're showing up as High Priestess. I told you that this person is stupid, okay, you guys? How the hell is you going to be doing this shit to High Priestess? It's not going to work. It's going to backfire, okay? It's just that simple. Right, see? You got the protection of the Lord, okay? It's just that simple, all right? Listen, it's backfiring. Everything they do is backfiring, and they don't get it. They're still blaming the fucking moon, okay? They're still blaming everybody else and everything else. They want to conversate. They want to communicate. Y'all, I just want you to know this is not, it's not easy being them, okay? Listen, they betray people, all right? They're being betrayed. The reason why, remember I told you it was you know, that it was backfiring. Listen, this shit is returning to sender all by itself, okay, you guys? Maybe for some of you, you've returned it to sender, but honestly, I mean, with the Hierophant and the High Priestess here, I mean, listen, nothing... Archangel Michael is here. Gabriel is here. Listen, you don't have to even say anything or do anything. I mean, in that energy, and if you're a High Priestess or a freaking Hierophant, okay? I mean, they don't understand that shit. And bottom line is they sit up here and backstab somebody. They expect somebody to do, y'all, I cannot. Okay, I cannot. They're being betrayed. Okay, you guys, they're being backstabbed, possibly attacked. Okay, you guys. Holy Spirit. And it's happening fast. Everything is happening fast, okay? Y'all, divine justice is seizing moments on that ass, all right? It's just that simple. This is all because, what is this? Yeah. Hopefully they get some type of clarity. Hopefully they do. So they can, you know, start taking some accountability and, you know, get their life together. Because honestly, shit is ridiculous. What's the problem? Knight of Wands, in and out, inconsistent, still showing up rebellious as hell. They're not listening, okay, you guys? It is going to have to be divine intervention that's going to have to sit their ass down for them to understand that nothing is owed to them, okay, you guys? They got an entitlement problem. They feel like they can do the ultimate most, and you can't do anything at all, and you can't move on. You got a whole nother person over here that you attending to, okay? Like, you know, that I don't understand. Tower, Holy Spirit, they're hitting the tower. Right. And they're, once again, in their mind. They're frantic. They're tormented. They're haunted, okay? Like I said, they're filling their space with so much noise so that they don't have to feel this here Nine of Swords energy, okay? Because if they felt this Nine of Swords energy, then like I said before, they would have to be accountable to some degree, all right? There is no one in this world that has done all this shit, okay? And somebody has not done any fucking thing. This does not even make sense, okay? This person wants to run from their self. They want to run from any type of work that they need to do. They want to run from anything and anything that will correct them. Okay, you guys? They're being tormented. And also they got karma, Wheel of Fortune, okay? So karma fixing to be for that ass too. Holy Spirit. Yeah, because they operate. I told you they was low vibrational. I told you that shit. They're low vibrational. They serve their father, the devil. They are destructive, addicted, manipulative, avoidant. You know, they blame, shift, project. Y'all, this person is deceitful. They sabotage shit. Toxic is all outdoors. Don't make no sense. This is the reason why they ass is getting karma. Right. And they fixing to jump right into the shit too. Crazy. Just don't make sense. Right. Because they ain't getting no love. Okay. All because the Knight of Cups is in reverse. Yeah. You're getting victory, awards, winning, achieving, being in the spotlight. You have stepped into the energy of strength. Your mind over matter, mind over heart. This person right here, they're still Page of Wands, y'all. They're in Hangman. Okay, you guys? This person is stuck. They're trapped. All right, you guys? They are going to have to sacrifice some type of behavior before they can come up out of this major ass arcana, okay? Which does not look like it's going to be happening to me, okay? It just doesn't. I don't know, okay? Shit is stupid. I see where you put the burden down, all right? And I don't fucking blame you. I really don't. Because I've only been doing this read for, what, 48 minutes? I could just only imagine having to spend 24 hours on this motherfucker. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. That's torment in itself. Okay, you guys? Like, my heart goes out to you, all right? If you are registering on this read in any type of way, shape, fashion, or form, even 1/8, okay? Even 1/8 of 1/8 recognizing this read, okay? 1/10, okay, you guys? You have my sympathies because this shit is ridiculous, okay? It just is. On every level. You done been backstabbed, betrayed. They want smoke, y'all. Okay. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Look, Archangel Michael is here. Gabriel is here. Listen, Divine is going to do what Divine needs to do. Okay. They got this. Okay, you guys? For real. Like, just fall back. Just completely fall back. Because, you know, with as many towers as out here, like I said, you know, the tower is up there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, really, to be honest with you, you know, it is what it is, and it can be what it can be. I mean, that's what the tower is, you know, with all this conflict and friction and shit. You know what I'm saying? I can see where, you know, it could be possibly too much, right? But at the end of the day, fall back. And the reason why I'm telling you to kind of stand down is because, not kind of, like really do stand down. And the reason why is because, like I said, you know, karma is here. Okay, the divine is here. All right, and they will handle this person accordingly. Understand that shit. Okay, so you don't have to worry, you know, about this person. Now, if you feel like you're threatened in any type of way, then definitely, you know what I'm saying, call the local authorities. You know, make sure you make your reports. You know, do the things that you need to do, because this person is most definitely crashing out. Okay, you need to understand that. Okay, and for all the reasons I just got through for mentioning. We're going to run it back one more time, but we're not going to spend that much time on it, y'all, because after this read right here, I need to go ground, okay, you guys, because this shit, like I said, I've been doing this video for now 33 is on the clock, okay? I can only imagine spending 24 hours with this motherfucker, okay? This you know, a person get PTSD after fucking 50 minutes with this energy, okay? Let alone fucking, I don't know how long you've been with this person, okay? Listen, Sagittarius is here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, okay? Virgo is here. Pisces is here. Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo. This person is miserable as hell, you guys, okay? They're miserable and they're spiritually unenlightened as well, okay? You showed up as Queen of Cups in this person's life, whether you're Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio or not. You just showed up as that energy, okay? Dude or female, don't matter, okay? Gemini. They got karma that's about to be whooping their ass, all right? They want some smoke. Guess what? They got it, okay? They're going to have it with karma. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus with their devil ass energy, okay? Capricorn is here. Sagittarius is here. Yeah, they trying to pull on y'all. They doing everything, okay? Everything. Pulling on your energy with the Magician to the Queen of Wands and the Moon. Definitely, that's spell work, okay? Like I said, it is bagging. It's backfiring. Virgo and Gemini is here, y'all. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius. Y'all, this shit don't make no motherfucking sense. You looking good. You looking good. It's just as simple. You looking good, okay? You got new love here. And they want beef. Ain't that a bitch? All right. I'm gonna run it back one more time, y'all. And we fixing to let this shit go. Because this shit don't make no... I don't know who the fuck... Let me tell you something. That's why they blocked as fuck, though. Because I was just about to say I will block the hell out this motherfucker. But shit, they is blocked. Cut off. They in disbelief, y'all. That's how arrogant they ass is. This card says disbelief. They're in disbelief that they blocked. They in disbelief that somebody is avoiding them. If you guys are still here with me, you guys give me black and white hearts. Black and white hearts is going to do several things. One, it's going to let me know that you are still here with me. It's going to let me know that you are engaging in the channel. And it's going to let me know that you do want that free read. All right? Y'all, Lord, you sure will give me strength to read this person's energy, because this is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, they're filling their mind with all kinds of stuff, okay? They're not thinking. They're not learning. They're hermit in reverse, y'all. Just make sure, okay? You see that? Just make sure, okay? Okay. They're hermit in reverse. They're Eight of Pentacles in reverse, y'all, okay? So they're not thinking, all right? Like I said, they done lost their job. Whatever they're trying to do, whatever they're trying to work hard at, it is not paying off, okay? They're at a stalemate, okay? It's just that simple. That's what happens when you... Oh... Okay. They want you to love them. So what's the problem, Holy Spirit? That's what they're craving. At the end of the day, like a big ass baby, all right? A big ass toddler. They want you to get that. They want you to love them, okay? And that's the truth. You did love them. Okay? You showed love to them. Not only did you show love to them, you're also showing the energy of being a provider, somebody who had a comfortable environment, all right? You talked to this person with the 8 of Wands, all right? You have communicated things to this person, okay? Over, like I said, 589 times, okay? You communicated things to them, okay? They didn't get it, okay? All 589 times, you've told them what you need. They did not get it, okay? And this shit is still your fault. Holy Spirit, give me one. Right. This is the reason why justice is here, all right, you guys? Because this is either divine justice or real justice. Because like I said, by now somebody is, you know, like I said, you're single and abundant. You're looking good, okay, you guys? There is somebody that is here that is, yeah, you've built all kind of walls, okay? You've built boundaries up, okay? Listen, this person feels seriously abandoned, okay? They're under a lot of extreme burden, extreme stress, okay? They're overwhelmed. They're burned out. They're carrying a heavy load. They definitely do want a new beginning. They want a motivated beginning in something. They're definitely holding on to their money. Okay, whatever money that they do have, okay, but they're also holding on to the secrets that they asked God to, okay? What's the problem? The problem is they want a handout. The problem is they want somebody to give to them, okay? You see that card? Okay, that's what we call the 6 of Pentacles, all right? That is their hand, all right? They want somebody to give them something, okay? Now, that could be money, all right, which probably it is because they're in a 4 of Pentacles, okay? But at the end of the day, it also can be love. It could be companionship. It could be advice. It could be shelter, food, whatever the case may be, okay? It could be that too, okay? So with that 6 and that 4, that would be 10, which lets me know that somebody has already done that shit, okay? Because that's underlying energy, all right? So like I said, you have a new individual that's in your life that you need to be attending to. This person is showing up as somebody that is a blessing to you, okay? Or you're a blessing to this person with this new love here, okay? Your person, this person here, who's blocked as fuck, is still showing up as in and out and inconsistent, okay? They're showing up rebellious. They're showing up flirtatious, okay? And they're showing up entitled. This is the worst of the worst, okay, you guys? This is horrible. This is absolutely positively, you know, I don't know how. You've given them 10 of Cups. I told you that. I told you you've given them 10 of Pentacles. This is 10 of Cups. You gave them love, okay? What do they do, Holy Spirit? Because honestly, if they already had 10 of Cups, what did they do? Tell me what they did. They sat here and they walked away from it. They took one of your cups and then pretty much threw it in your fucking face. Okay, that's what they did, okay? They walked away from it. They said pretty much F you, okay? You're supposed to chase me, all right? That's what they did. They thought that the grass was greener on the other side, okay? So because you let them go, all right, then what, Holy Spirit? Because now they want to come back, okay? So you gave them love. You gave them a cup. They doused the shit on you, okay? They spilt it back on you. Poured it back on you. Threw the shit at you. Busted you over the head with the fucking bottle, okay? Whatever the case may be, all right? Decided that the grass was greener. They had other ventures that they wanted to go see about, okay? There were other things that were more important to them, okay? Now they want to come back. And they expect this here 10 of Pentacles, okay? So not only do they expect the 10 of Cups, like I told you, 10 of Pentacles is underlying energy, okay? So they expect this here 10 of Cups and this 10 of Pentacles, okay? So you're supposed to share your money and your love and everything else that you have. You might as well just go ahead and, you know, it feels to me like they want to just destiny swap with somebody for real, for real. But that can't happen either. But if I break that down though, that 10 and that 10, that's going to give me 2. Okay. That's going to take me right back to their energy. Okay, you guys, which is juggling. Okay, you guys, which is adapting, having to adapt to them, having to be flexible to them living a double life, them talking, you know, y'all, ain't nobody got time for this shit. Keep they ass blocked. Okay. Keep they ass blocked. That's all I can say. Shit. Right, because this is, like I said, Archangel Michael is here, all right? Like I said, they're being blocked on purpose. 3 of Pentacles up right now. So, you know, they're going from job to job, okay, you guys? Collaborating, networking, something. They're trying to tell somebody something. Shit, listen, all these motherfuckers is toxic, as far as I'm concerned. Every last one of them. Sitting up here listening to this bullshit, okay? Sitting up here telling folks shit. They side of the story, which they ain't even got a side, okay, y'all. Trying to have somebody, they're in a mental prison, okay, you guys. They're in a mental prison. They feel anxiety, helpless, hopeless, powerless. This is the reason why they want beef, okay? They can't have no beef. It's just that simple. When they're able to get to you. You see? They want to hurt you, okay, you guys. They want to come around and they want to break your heart. They want to put 3 daggers through your chest. And the reason why is because you won't love them, okay? You won't love them. You won't love them the way they want to be loved. When you was loving their punk ass, you know, they did, you know, the most, okay? They did everything, okay? I mean, I'm just saying, I see everything here. This is the reason why their ass got cut off, okay? And they're fixing to get cut off again. As a matter of fact, you know, I'm just saying, it's almost like somebody's like, you, I don't know, y'all. Maybe they like to be cut off, shit. Maybe they like that. They like to create towers, so maybe that's, you know, what they're trying to do. Because honestly, to me, anybody that acts like this can't not possibly want something. This is the reason why Page of Cups is in reverse. Somebody is messaging, somebody's not even getting messages from this person, okay? They're trying to message with Page of Cups. That's a messenger. Messages of love. Messages of something. Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody's not even getting that shit. They a ho out here. Okay? It's just that simple. They for everybody. And don't nobody want their ass. That's the thing. People can see this shit. They may want them for a second, but as soon as they open up their fucking mouth. Listen, they're miserable. I told you that. They're miserable. This person is miserable. So what's the problem? Problem is that you won't love them with the 4 of Wands on the fence, okay? Problem is that you won't have a reunion with them. They want their twin flame, false flame, soulmate connection back. All right, you guys? Oh, Lord, have mercy. Blaming, okay, so they're blaming everything. Something is fixing to change, all right? A cycle's fixing to end for their ass. Listen, while they blaming the moon, they're going to need to be blaming something, okay? Because honestly, they're about to be wounded, set back, and damn guarded, okay? Jail, hospital is here. Shit. I mean, it is what it is. They create towers. That's what they do. They like that shit. They ain't good at shit else. They're good at creating towers. I can tell you that much. Listen, this is something they will not be overcoming, okay, you guys? This is Chariot in reverse, all right? They will not be having victory in whatever this 9 of Wands is, okay? They ass is fixing to be a wounded ass warrior, okay, you guys? And it doesn't surprise me because you got both the angels out here. Like, I mean, you know, I don't understand how you feel like, you know, you're going to go anywhere with Archangel Michael and Gabriel here. Like, you're dealing with a high priestess and the Hierophant, and then plus you, man, okay. They fix to be hemp the fuck up, okay? They gonna get the smoke. Understand that shit, okay? Understand that. It just ain't gonna be the kind of smoke they want. There you go. Once again, misfortune, poverty, scandals, disgrace, lack of resources, loss, what else? Poverty, left out in the cold. What, I mean, this is their own doing. Okay, you see that? You see that, girl? This is a door. This is a window. This is not the average tarot deck, but I'm just saying that they got themselves out there. Ain't nobody told them to act like they, whatever they've been acting like, okay? This finessing ass individual, they think they got all the sense, y'all. They think they got game. They got so much game that cause their ass to be hitting all kind of towers, okay? Yeah, now they crying and hitting another motherfucking tower. I told you. If they ain't good at shit else, they're good at hitting towers. I will give them that. Okay. Like, I done said all this shit about them, but damn it, if they got some skills. They do. Cause honestly, anybody that can hit this many towers in every fucking go round, yeah, that's some very toxic ass, you know, that's a toxic ass skill set to have. They're gonna be crying a river, okay? They're gonna be getting dealt with, okay? It's just that simple. Shit is crazy. They done did everything from lying to magic, okay? They miserable. Y'all, somebody cut the fuck out. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame. Congratulations. Congratulations. Whoever got dang on, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Yes, people really do exist like this, okay? Y'all, anyway, Virgo is here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra. Divine justice is on that ass, okay? You need to understand that. You looking good. You got cups to give, okay? You done already gave it to them. They done busted you over the head with one. Several times. Probably done busted you over the head with a few of them. Yeah, you done gave them 10 of Pentacles and everything. Family, love, wealth, everything. They done broke your heart. Gemini. King of Swords is here for that ass. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Aquarius. Y'all got the Hierophant, the dang. Y'all got both angels. The Hierophant and the High Priestess out here. Y'all, they doing some type of magic, some type of covenant. They done got together, y'all. Trying to do some shit on your ass. It take all them folks to do for one individual. Y'all, that shit is crazy. What you ain't doing in backfire. Look, everybody that got something to do with this shit fixing to get it, okay? It's just that simple. Anybody that came up against High Priestess or Hierophant, anybody that came up against them, whether it's them in a group of people or them in their collaboration network or whoever the fuck it is fixing to get dealt with, okay? Like I said, they want the smoke, they're going to get the smoke. And it's going to come from the divine. And that's the worst kind of smoke your ass will ever want, okay? Because they think they fucked up. They think they blaming shit. Listen, Cancer is here, y'all. Listen, they think they in the Five of Pentacles. This shit is going to feel like Disney World, okay? When by the time these angels finish with their ass, all right? Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, sitting up here causing all these goddamn towers. Shit, if towers was fucking dollar bills, this motherfucker would be a fucking millionaire, all right? They gonna be crying, y'all. It's just that damn simple, all right? Shit. Shit don't make no damn sense. I gotta get the hell up off this read. Shit, it's crazy ass. Whew. My condolences, y'all, for anybody, and I do mean anybody that's dealing with anybody like this, okay? Like I said, it don't even got to be 100% this energy. If it is 1/10% of this energy, my condolences, okay, you guys? For real. My heart goes out to you. Understand that, all right? You guys, this right here is letters, okay? This could be you, them, nickname. I will pull some messages, but they're blocked as fuck. So apparently you don't want to hear shit they got to say anyway. So, you know, I mean, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not pulling no messages. Fuck that shit. I done already got enough messages. Enough to know that somebody, you know, need to keep it moving. Like I said, somebody got a love on the way. Somebody is dealing with somebody. Shit. Stay focused. Okay? You showing up as Queen of Cups and goddamn King of Pentacles, all right? Keep with your love and your money, all right? All right, so Y is up underneath the deck. A, H, D, A, C, R, E, U, Z, E, O, F, P, V T G N R K I M. Okay, so what I have is Y underneath the deck. M I K R N G T V P F O E Z U E R C A D H and A. Whew, Lord, you guys, y'all go down and tell me what the hell going on in these comments, because this shit right here, I deserve to know at least a little something, okay? Y'all spill a little tea for me, all right? Down there in the comments. I really would appreciate it. I love you guys. And like I said, my condolences if this is your read, because this should not be for anyone. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon.